Hello to my Capricorn Nation. It's Angela with High Priestess Healer 1111. Thank you for being here. Today we're going to start out with the energy deck here. And I'm going to use a deck I haven't used in a while, Dream Interpretations. We have our Starseed, our Surrender cards, and some Sacred Geometry activations. We'll see as we go along what we're guided to do, okay? So bottom of the deck, carrying connection. Top of the deck, second chakra. So those spirit angel and guides, please be with us in our higher self so we can get the messages that you wish us to have, and that I can be a clearer channel to channel accurately the messages that you would like to speak through me, and for the betterment of our soul's growth, and to be the best version of ourselves we can be. We can have the most joy we can have. Okay, so these are my intentions I set for you. Fifth chakra, bottom of the deck, or you may be needing to communicate with somebody. There's something that you need to talk about with somebody, something that's being hidden from somebody, or just someone having words but not knowing how to say them. Yeah, because these are like thinking. How do I say this? What do I say? What does he need to say? I don't know, but that's what I'm saying. He's thinking of what he's going to say. He's looking at something that's very valuable to him. The 10 is a end of a cycle. It's 46, 39. That's a 12. It's another ending of a cycle. Let's see. Healer of the Ages. That's a good card to have. So there's some healing going on, or you're a healer. Angel of Balance. You either need balance or are balanced. So end of a cycle of being unbalanced, I think, and onto a different cycle of being balanced, right? I've seen all my readings are about divine unions coming together. So sixth chakra, Archangel Metatron. Okay, be sure to take some time to meditate and listen and ask for help. The angels are there to help us, especially when we're in some kind of indecision. Something's right, something's wrong, we're not sure. Is that our intuition? Is it not? Do I go this career? Do I not? Do I go this relationship? Do I not? You know, any unknowns, any uncertainties that we're indecisive about, we need to take it to spirit, angels, ancestors, and let them help us, let them guide us, okay? She's by herself, she's alone, and they're saying the channel messages that you don't have to do it alone. Yeah, you don't have to do it alone. Like fear of the unknown, this is like divine feminine energy, goddess of the moon, has to do with emotions, so maybe getting emotionally balanced, right? Gaining emotional stability, and that's why you have the second chakra, because you're needing to work on gaining your strength back, your mojo back, your whatever you want to call it back, calling in your full power, what have you. So that's your present energy. It's a number 52 and or 7 could be significant to you. So you could be in a waiting period for something also. Maybe you're meditating and you're waiting for answers to find out, what is it that I need to work on to move to the next stage, or whatever answer it is for the question that you had, okay? It's time that you're reflecting, you're gaining in downloads, and here with this waterfall, and, just like a portal of information is open to you. You're highly intuitive at this time. And water is going to be grounding for you. Yeah, your problem is you're wanting to move forward, but you're in like a waiting, reflection time period, and you're wanting to go faster than you should run, okay? So the problem is that you are trying to take action and you're not supposed to take action yet. So people are like, well, what do I do? I'm not hearing from, Creator. I'm not getting answers. Okay, well then just enjoy life and do what you're supposed to do until you are prompted to do something, and then act on promptings only. you know, and then, you know, rest, relax, recoup, you know, reflect, you know, play, have fun, you know, until you get the answer that says, okay, let's go. Okay, Spirit will give you the answer, you know, on a whim, you know, and, you know, till the very end, right, that you've learned your lesson, then you can move forward. So if you want to move forward, you're looking for that, you know, you're at, you know, 9 of Wands, 10 of Wands, you're ready to drop the past in the past. So then that means you're ready to surrender something. So I'll get my cards out and we'll see what you need to surrender to, so that you can take some action and then you can move forward, okay? So just take a look at your own qualities and just ask yourself, am I the kind of person that I would want to date? Because if not, then probably there's some things for you to work on, right? Whether it's in your marriage, your partnership, your friendships, like every part of, you know, your life, okay? So let's see. You're trying to balance something out as well. You know, there's the black horse and then there's the white horse, and it's like, okay, I try to balance my feelings, my emotions, figure out what's, you know, what's true to me, what's, you know, not. Like below, here's the card of indecision, is, you know, is the underlying theme here is, you know, which way do I go, you know, and apparently it might be in a love relationship, because you got the 33 and a 6 and you're just wanting romance and harmony and love, and, you know, you want your heart to be free, and it's like you're so giving of love now, you're ready, okay? It's like having, for me, like the Queen of Cups card or something, but, you know, maybe someone comes in, you know, or maybe you're loving on yourself and that's bringing in romantic partners. But on the top here, you still have a change to be made. Like I said, you still have karmic lesson to learn if you're like at a 9, 10, and you just, you know, you haven't quite gone through the cycle. And one is that you may have a false attachment to somebody, false securities, or just, you know, be binding yourself, but you're not really bounded, like the 8 of Swords kind of thing. And so it's like, look at that mask. Is that really me? You know, take stock. Is this how I want to live my life? If it's not, then am I doing the things that I need to do to make it how I want it? If not, why not? Okay, to make things move forward. In your immediate future, you get fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael. So yeah, I saw the Age of the Healers and the Jesus card underneath. That would make sense that you're going through some healing of the heart. Hold on, I'm sorry. I'm trying to make room for all this that I got without dropping everything. I got some more out. Yeah, so here we go. 1, 2, 3. So open your heart chakra to love. You know, this will definitely help you in all your relationships that you encounter. Okay, you may be very different from the person that you are with. That could be causing conflicts, or you could be very different from a person that person, but you actually, you know, are able to get along, right? Because you're taking action to do the things you have to do, like, you know, forgive and let go of guilt, let go of the past, and whatever, you know, whatever lessons you're supposed to learn, that in turn at the end are blessings. You know, I know it's not easy going through them, you know, when you're indecisive, or you're waiting, or you're impatient, or, you know, you're sad, or, you know, you feel lonely or unwanted or in love. But, you know, it's like, looks like you're giving yourself a lot more love, and I see your heart opening, I see heart healing. Yeah, right now, again, this is like Temperance, so healing, the need to be patient, the number 16, or 7 again. So you're being patient. Again, it's just talking about the waiting period. You know, you're needing to do reflection because, like I said, you have something to work on. There's a karmic lesson you're needing to learn because there's a contract coming up that needs to end. You know, and you have somebody over here waiting for you, but the thing is that you haven't learned whatever lesson this is here. Patience. So you're going to continue to be in like limbo, kind of like hanging man, okay, until you can get the enlightenment, put it into practice, you know, make it a part of your everyday life. So take an evaluation, review of your life, and see where you can use improvement, okay? Obviously, healing of the heart is one of them. So whatever, you know, a hurt is in your heart, think of the core cause of it, you know, whether it's true or not, you know, it's your perception. So where is that, you know, pain coming from? Is it coming from a resentment that you're holding? You know, some kind of stress, anxiety, money fall out, breakup, right? Find your triggers. So when you're upset or you're sad, pay attention and write it down, and then go back and you can see, you know, what is it you need to work on, right? Because I know you're tired of living in, you know, waiting mode, don't know what to do. I'm in a tough situation here. My emotions aren't quite where they should be because, you know, I'm hurt, you know, and I have myself bound for some reason, and I just can't get past go, you know. And around you, you do have somebody who is either needing balance or you're needing to get in balance with. I think having an ending with. Your hopes and fears are a contract, or number 6. You know that your life will be disharmonious or unfair. Like there won't be balance, you know, there won't be any movement forward. But either you're walking away or somebody else is walking away. 27 or 9 can be important. So, you know, that's whenever you're, you know, whenever you're ready. I see cherry blossoms in here for whatever season that is for you. Contract could just be anything, you know, they're scared to stay out of balance and not get balance, right? Because, you know, you have to have a balanced relationship for it to be healthy, or just for, you know, the karmic lessons to be learned and balanced out, right? So you can, you know, move up from these lower level energies into a more harmonious frequency and way of living and being. So there's a man holding a heart, there's a man holding a coin. So I don't know if this indecision is, should I stay, should I go, or if it's between a decision between two. But looks like there's a conversation to be had about letting go. And then the 7th chakra, which is Archangel Uriel, is underneath the man holding the heart. So whoever that is to you, then that is the person you would be with. More like a King of Cups, someone who's very, you know, wears these emotions on his sleeve, you know, very loving and intuitive, obviously, affectionate, you know, someone that you could be, you know, intimate with and have friendship, etc. Well, so this was supposed to be, by the way, 15th through the end of the month, the 31st of May. So I guess you made a decision to walk away, unless you're just thinking about it. But it's there, okay? And then Either these men are you in your masculine, form, right, versus your feminine form, because that happens as well. It could just mean you're loving yourself and you're working on your money. Like, that is totally viable. It doesn't have to be two people. I get tired of that storyline. This could be you working on loving yourself, first it could be walking away from some kind of whatever had bondage in your head, a behavior, something toxic to where it wasn't healthy, could be any behavior or addiction or obsession or whatever, And then, so once you walked away from that, you started working on your money and your heart. Okay, that's totally viable, possible. But, I love those cards. This mission. Right here, I guess. Hold on. 2 seconds. So, adjacent possibilities. Yeah, that could mean, again, like a choice between two. But it is right under man holding coins. So I'm thinking that you're starting to get a lot more job offers. And, there's a lot of opportunities that are going to be open to you as far as like finances come, okay? And then under man holding heart is the 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. So I think it's saying, you will know when, when or if you are ready with the person that is your counterpartner. Like, you here will know, know that you'll be able to know when you meet them. But as the story goes, so if you're not on the same frequency, you got to get on the same frequency for it to be anything that's going to be less than healthy for you, if not detrimental, having constant anxiety or stress or whatever it is that you feel with people that you don't vibe with, right? So Magician and the Mirror, bottom of the deck, 53, that's also an 8. So there's like growth here. As far as the heart goes, I don't know what all of these cards mean anyways, just so you know, but I see there's going to be something to celebrate about in your career. And yes, whoever this man is your divine counterpartner, for whomever you came on here for. And you will have the happy family. This is like, 10 of Pentacles, okay? Or 10 of Cups, I'm sorry. Okay, 10 of Cups. That's under a man holding heart. Let's see, so money and love is looking good. I don't know what this walking away thing is. It has to do with something in the heart space that hurts, something to do with romance, so like a broken heart. And it just looks like sad, like a 5. Okay, this looks like the 5 of Pentacles. Okay, it's like you feel it's black and gray and white, and she's chained up. So it's like you feel lost, you feel pain, you feel guilt. It's like you're not sure what to think or feel, or what's right or what's wrong, or how to do some things you need to do to make your heart feel whole again, right? If it's been hurt, right? So when you figure that out, then that's when the heart healing begins. You can't take action until you know what that is. So just so you know, I do readings, and one of them that I do is inner child issues, and I am able to assist you with many things as a life coach or a spiritual advisor. So we could find out here personally for you and your energy, where are the blocks, and the lessons, and time frames of people, and if there's anybody involved here, more detailed into to your spread. Okay, So that goes for anybody who does need inner child issue helps, which is a lot of people. If you don't know you have it either, I would suggest that you go to Archangel Michael and just ask, is there anything that's in my subconscious that I need to get rid of? And you'll be told and you work through it, or just ask him to cut the cords, energetic cords, and if that's the way the Creator wants to do it, then He will. Otherwise, there's no other way but to go through it, and we don't know how long that will be, especially if it's like forgiveness or you have fears or something, so make sure that you remember timelines can change here, there, or everywhere. Nothing is set in stone, right? And none of this is just for you. This is for the collective. So personal, that's where the personal readings come in very, very handy, especially around this retrograde time. Don't do anything rash or make any rash decisions or sign anything during the Mercury. Just lay low. Okay, we're laying low, and we're just taking it easy, and we're gonna just heal and work on ourselves. Because if you try to do anything else, okay, like I said, you're trying to run faster than you need to, you're gonna mess it up. Okay, sometimes things are divine timing and divine order. Okay, when you're gonna get a certain job for a certain reason, when you're gonna get a certain partnership, when are you gonna do this, that, the other. Okay, so Goddess, I don't know why I opened Goddess of the Moon, but since I did, we'll read it. That's your energy right now. This card shows an eternal spirit holding the bright, reflective moon and standing in front of the crystal clear waters of a sparkling waterfall. Her arms are stretched upward, receiving the light of the moon, the light of inspiration. This card is all about intuition, the ability to receive insights from your soul's point of view. Receiving the card upright tells you that you have the power to get intuitive information on all types of issues, and now is the time to use it. The Goddess of the Moon brings you all sorts of information, from the mundane to the spectacular. For instance, you could get the urge to take a different route home from work and find out later that you avoided a 3-hour traffic jam. Or you might have an idea for a great invention, a stock investment, or a spellbinding novel. This card could also indicate a significant blossoming of psychic ability and mediumship, even on a professional level. You're always blessed with this ability to connect, but this card is telling you that now is a perfect time to open up and get ready for the amazing inspiration this brings. Okay, so you're getting, like I said, it's like this portal, and it's just like pouring into you all of this downloads and this information. So you should be hearing answers, so if you're not, reach out to me. That's one thing I'm doing, is trying to teach people how to connect with your spirit guides, how to connect with Creator and your angels. Okay, so I can help you, a certain amount of time, and then want you to not come back and rely on all this, but to find out answers for yourself. Okay, so right now your abilities are actually heightened at this time, like I said, and like that card just read. So please do ask. Okay, that's what they're saying. Ask, and you're gonna receive. You'll understand and you'll receive. Y'all must be doing something right. They're like, ask and receive. All right, so let's see. Have y'all ever seen this one? This magician in the mirror? Pretty much your magician. That's what. No wonder you can. They say ask and you will receive, because you're the magician now. Okay, I'm glad I went there, or they had me go there. Perfect. Okay, so how about we find out some information with the clarifiers, y'all? Okay, clear. All right, Capricorns. Okay, there's a lover at play here. You're the Empress. So this is about love. Aren't they all? No, but you got some solid career advice here. Not career advice, but career opportunities here that you're going to be celebrating. Okay, so that's pretty awesome. All right, got the creative energy going, the divine feminine juices, or not juices, but frequencies around. Page of Swords here, some kind of clarity, or it could be some bad news, or someone just, you know, stalking your profile here and there, wanting to bring you an offer. You're pretty closed off right now, working on money. Could be Aries, could be Queen of Wands energy. There's a need to balance something or make a decision of two. All right, so let's see what actually pops out. So this is just gonna go in order like I did. So for your energy, we get soul journey, right? The Hermit. So while you've been through several cycles of learning things, you know, and you can light the way for some, right now you're going in through another spiritual journey, awakening, to learn whatever lesson you need here to make the scales balanced again. There's an imbalance here. Okay, there's some karma owed, if you believe in that. Okay, so I believe it's always been recently, has to do, not even recently, it's always had to do with forgiveness and, you know, putting your ego down, opening your heart, learning about unconditional love. I mean, you may not know, but I know the drill. It's in all the readings, you know. But that's because it's a collective, you know, a collective thing. Oh, that was so cool. It like almost came out, but it didn't. It like flipped and then flipped back. Yesterday I was doing this and it like flipped all the way around and back down. I didn't know which one it was, so I would have taken it. This one wants to come out, but it didn't come out. Okay, so this could be regarding a marriage or a partnership. The card of action, there is two horses, so like I said, it could be two people. Anyways, like I said, money looks good. You're going to get a big opportunity, like a big promotion, but definitely having options, okay? Or needing to change is kind of the notion I get, but you'll know through your heart space and your seventh chakra, okay? You're going to start getting all this information. So write down a list of questions like you want answers to, and you'll get them, okay? They'll just come to you and you'll be like, oh, how did I know that? It's called clairsentience. That might be one of the abilities that you're learning. So you can look that up, or you can have reach out to me also. I'm assisting with spiritual development and people going through awakenings or just needing some kind of support or mentorship. And I am reachable at highpriestesshealer1111@yahoo.com. So if you haven't liked the video yet, please give it a like. Consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell if you do. And please share if you think this would help somebody else. You know, it definitely helps to get it out to people so more people can benefit, okay? So thank you for that. All right, underlying energy for this indecision. Yeah, it's pretty much Eight of Swords. I can't move because I don't know what to do. But once you figure it out, okay, then that's when you take action. But if you don't take action, then, you know, you're not going to get to this Ten of Cups that looks like what you're looking to head towards, okay? So you are lucky. You've had not only the door of romance to be open, but it's by an emperor, or that's you as an emperor, you know, saying, I need to take control of my life, right? But since there is a door to romance and there is the emperor, we like for emperor and empresses to come in, right? And you, the goddess of the moon, is you, okay? And that's pretty much like the Empress, okay? And the Empress was on the bottom of your deck. Yeah, so above you, you got the Lover's card. So deep love, deep romance, deep friendship, loyalty, and unfeigned love. So the attachment, though, here is that you possibly have some codependencies of sorts. That's been very common. It kind of came to me. That may be just for a few. But some kind of imbalance, okay? But not anything of your doing. It's just that you're learning something and you're growing. And whatever it is, it's helping you to make a change. That's happening now. That's getting you ready for your partner, because immediate past was, you know, 33, 3 plus 3 is 6. So, you know, possibly there was somebody in the past that was your immediate past. You know, maybe you just met somebody. If you're single, and then, you know, looks like your anticipation is to marry this person. There's a person that comes into your life, you know, I guess after you make some kind of change and decision, okay? But the change has to come first before the lover ever steps into your arena. So whatever that is to you, whatever that attachment is to you, okay, can range from anything to eating too much food. I don't know, just something that you're supposed to be learning right now. Any drugs, alcohol, sex, anything. So you know your vice, you know your quote-unquote shadow sides, and it's time to face them and rid them, you know, accept them as part of us, if anything, you know. It's like, we don't want to just say, oh, we're, you know, the good parts of us. We have some parts too that, you know, could use a little work. We all can be a little kinder, a little more patient, right? We're human. So that's one of the big things that I have been trying to teach too, is that, you know, we should embrace our divinity, but also our humanity. It's like we're expected to not be flawed. No, that's part of why we came down here, is to experience humanity. You know, we are the divine beings. We are spirits having an earthly experience. So remember that. And if you didn't know, now you know. See if you like that to add to your new expanded consciousness. So yeah, this could be an offer, or it's just you loving yourself and now ready to give. It's over the heart, like I said, the heart chakra. So that's a lot of love, and that's a big cup. So that's a big blessing for you too. You know, now that you're giving here to yourself, you know, and you're healing and gaining more balance and learning your lessons, you're able to walk away from the vices or whatever was keeping you attached, right? Bound. And you're working on your coins, your love, and you know, communication skills, or you're waiting on a message of sorts, and it could be from work if you've like been putting in resumes and stuff. And you're just gaining a lot of knowledge into who you want, like what kind of person you want to be with, you know. And then as that person comes in, they like fit. It's like they fit your checklist almost, to say to speak. I said you could ask and get anything. They got the garden and the gate, community. So yeah, I think you're definitely going to have a new job. And then for the stability of having a family. So we got King of Swords. So yeah, you're healing, which means you have to cut off some things, unfortunately, or people that are causing disharmony, or for you to be off balance in any way, right? Because you need to live a balance spiritually, mentally, emotionally, etc. So we can't stay away from everybody. The goal is that we raise our vibration so we emanate love. But I know that's not easy either. That's a process. But like I said, there is a congratulations from, I guess, the other side, saying good job, working out your balance. If you were working on a relationship with someone, it's something that you can now you are celebrating because you're gaining balance in this relationship. And then court just says, that could be any papers, any could have to do with anything that has to do with signing contracts. I get like houses. But first, be humble, okay, and ask, is this right? Is this not right? And get your confirmations from above when you're signing something, you're making any decision or from here on out. So it looks like somebody did walk away. That's you or them. During a time when it was, sunny and and this person should have been feeling good, they were feeling detached and cold. This stands for scarcity. So feeling unloved or rejected or whatever, the person felt that, had the broken heart feeling, who's, trying to fix a relationship or wanting to take action in a relationship or wanting a relationship if you're single. And then if you're not, if you're partnered, even if you're just, boyfriend, girlfriend, someone, there's a breakup here, and then it looks like you're working. I mean, you could have a loss in money too. I mean, that is what the Five of the Pentacles means. It might be true because the man holding the coin has the upside down temperance on it. So that means that your money's not quite balanced, even though you're working on it. Okay, so you're working on balancing your money. That also could have been a reason, for people to be arguing about, maybe thinking about moving away. This doesn't say this person moved. It just says, there's a walking away, but maybe it's walking away from, old ways of doing, your budgeting, because like if you don't, then you're never going to have money. And if you never think you're going to have money, then you're not. Channel messages that or you are only as limited as much as you limit yourself, pretty much. And then your Page of Wands. So you're having new ideas, you're feeling better, you're having more energy. So it says man holding heart. I want to say it's you, okay? You're just feeling more, you're seeing growth, you're feeling better, you're having more energy, you have some great ideas, and so I think you're going to put those into practice now. I think you're ready for that. And let's see what else we got. Okay, your other earth signs are Taurus, Virgo, and House of Career, yeah. You're ruled by the associated with the 10th house of career, which makes sense because y'all are business oriented. You know, earth signs. So you're not used to being without, you know, money or plans, and so possibly you're just going through a drought in that, but you will be offered a new job here with several jobs. And if you're single, you could meet somebody in the workplace. That's always possible. Make sure they're single. So your opposite side is Cancer. They say opposites attract, and work well together if you believe that. I'll leave that there. Let's see, next coming out here. Fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel. If y'all do know Gabriel, the angel, you know what I'm talking about. But I can't think right now what that one is. I think angels answering you or something. Yeah, that would make sense. So you ask, because it's fifth chakra. Remember I said earlier, ask and you will be given. So there's a fifth chakra here, and I didn't know why earlier. I was just thinking you were waiting on communication from a job or a person, or maybe you needed help articulating something to somebody, or learning to balance yourself when it came to your emotions. But it looks like there's some kind of victory here, whatever it is. Even if it's like, if it's not a victory, it is sharing information and enlightenment that you get. So that's probably what you'll be doing in, you know, your new job, because that fulfills you, you know. It's like you get an idea, you're getting inspired, wheel on the bottom, and now you know exactly what to do, which is perfect because there's too many possibilities here. Now you know what to do, and you know, you were just thinking about walking right before. It says the garden and the gate, so now you know what to do, to say to go. You know the answer, okay? Only you would know. So I see fruitfulness, right? Like things growing, changing, things going well, feeling joy and happiness, family gatherings and travels, lots of travels right now. I know you're coming out of a really hard time, but just hang in there, keep the faith. That's the biggest message, is to keep the faith, because sometimes you just get down to the very last that you can hang on, and you're like, I can't do this anymore, and that's when you look up and you say, please help, and then help arrives. See, just like that, the universe steps in, takes you exactly where you want to be, with a new community and your lover. So you could be moving. This could be someone from the past with the Six of Cups. All of these came about? Wow, okay. Let me read. There's only a few. I didn't give these any. There's two here. Okay. So yeah, the adjacent possibilities is here with this Ace of Pentacles. So you're going to have some kind of option for job, for career. You're having a career change, okay? Also, if you need advising on career, and or cards read on that, I also will offer career help, so reach out to me as well. We have the Tower. So yeah, you gain this influx of information, and that just likes break down everything that you already thought that you knew. And it's like, okay, if that's not true, and now I have these new perspectives, and what's my new truth? And then your inner changes reflect your outer world, right? So something is breaking down within you to be raised up, okay? Within you as well, and outside, right? Because the Chariot is it's like, for me, this is the inner world. She's thinking that, like, that now it's like the outer world, the Chariot. Now there's action, now there's movement, but not until that Tower, okay? So yeah, the Tower must fall first. Last two cards is that you need to gain balance, make wise decisions, because you know, you don't want to make sure that you don't pick right, not wrong. Okay, study truth, figure out what is for you, and that you study in your heart and your mind, and that they're congruent before making decisions. Okay, so that's all I gotta say about that. Let's see what I get for you. Yep, here I got the bottom card for you is solar plexus, just to confirm earlier about the solar plexus, even though it was on the bottom. That one was also on the bottom. Okay, surrender to obsessive thinking. Here it goes. Surrender to fear of change. I know my Scorpios are fearful of change, but I know you guys got it in you. And it says, the universe is reminding you that you are cared for always, whether you're afraid of change in your job, your health, or relationship, or if you fear aging or death. Repeat the affirmations. I have faith that all is well. I have faith that all is well. I have faith that all is well. I like that. So write that down if you like that. I always like to do my surrender cards. They want you to focus on the solar plexus to get out into the sun more, and to work on your chakras, because they need to get information to you. Okay, they're going through this purging process that you're almost done with. Okay. All right, so doctor, if you need to go to a doctor, see a doctor. You know, there was this fifth chakra thing here. Solar plexus is for the gut. So, you know, I'm no doctor, but, you know, that's kind of what they can symbolize, throat or thyroid or this or digestive. Books, so read up on something, do your truth seeking, you know, do your research before you make decisions. Money, like I said, that's just spelled out for you. Incoming. All right, we'll take these. So yeah, we got books, 21 or 3. So yeah, you may be needing to write a book that helps you with your self-expression. Do anything that helps you to grow, expand. Any kind of action that helps you to move forward. Okay, so just get going, all right? Because if you don't get going, you won't get anywhere. But they're saying you take the first step and we'll meet you, right? They're the universe, or the Chariot. And we'll meet you. We'll meet you halfway, okay? And you're going to be successful in whatever it is that you want. And I'm going to put it down here anyways with the half family. And that you're not listening. You're amazing and you have gifts, but for some reason you're not tapping in. So they want you just to focus on listening, is what they said. Listening. First you gotta have to ask, then you wait, you listen, and see what you get. Okay, so I'm going to put this up forward so that I can bless it for moving in the right direction and clear the other energy of it being upside down. Now that you know to be listening. Okay, be an open channel, mediumship, ancestors, spirits. Yeah, so you may have the gift of mediumship. If you need help with that, I also have a course that I'm working on. That if you'd like to get in on the lessons that I'm making, then I can send those to you. Okay, as I finish them, as I write them and finish them. So it says, ancestors and spirits. So your ancestors and spirits, they're trying to get a hold of you. They don't have a phone, okay? Re-energize your life. Clear, positive space, harmony. Like I said, you're working on harmony, and you're working on purging, right? So we're talking about inside out, your body and your house, okay? And by the way, this is from the Ancestors Spirits deck, Oracle card deck. I don't think I've used these but a few times here. So I tried to bring out some new cards this time instead of using the same ones that I use. And I have a lot of them. I just got stuck on them, on some for quite a while. It says, enjoy music, instruments, sound, and tone. So if you can go on YouTube and listen to whatever makes your soul happy, or you can put it on frequencies, like different frequencies, like look up the frequency of joy, and then whatever frequency that is, just listen to, play one of those, you know, while you're sleeping or whatever. Binaural beats is better if possible. But anyways, it will bring, like I said, you're going to have more ideas, you're going to feel more energized, you're going to feel loved, and so, you know, they want you to realize that music makes you happy too. You know, so do things that make you happy, and when you know you're working through a hard time, put music on too. That will give you the boost you need to get through, you know, that hard time. Okay. And let's get one starseed. Courageous, peony, whatever that means. Multifaceted, unique nature. Let yourself be seen. Okay, so it's possible that some of you guys already know the gifts you have, and you're just like, I don't want to use them. People are going to think weirdly of me. Well, let them. It's a gift, and it's meant to be shared. And if you're one of those people where you're like, my gift's a curse, you know, let me help you through that, mentoring you so you can know how to use it, and it'll feel like a blessing to be able to be used as a channel of the Creator's love and light and energy. So multifaceted, unique nature, very, very unique. Let yourself be seen. Okay, so you're almost ready. You're in that Empress, you know, energy. You're gaining back momentum. You're working on your solar plexus, you know, your inner power, and not, you know, giving it away, you know, to worry and stress and impatience that I see here in the past. You know, now there's more, you know, love, understanding, good partnerships, strength, balance, you know, and learning how to make your money grow, open your heart and heal that, and have and make your life exactly how you wanted it to. So congrats to you. This is my contribution to my Capricorn Nation. Thank you for being here, and until the next time, namaste.